Hello everyone, welcome to Yoga for Hips and Low Back. We have a super easygoing practice for you today. So let's just enjoy and give ourselves full permission to rest and relax. You deserve it after all the hard work that you've been putting in. Let's go ahead and get comfortable on our mats, either seated or lying down. Allow yourself some time and space to wiggle in. Adjusting any clothing or hair so that our nervous system can fully release. So just notice if anything is making you uncomfortable. We'll begin by taking 8 to 10 really big breaths in and out. And as we continue taking these big breaths, let's let this symbolize the arrival onto our mats here today. This arrival into quiet, into rest, and this arrival into mind and body connection. On our next inhale, really feel the rising up of the body. Feel how it lifts away from the mat. And on our exhale, feel that grounding, falling sensation back down into the mat. Inhale, light, airy, free. Exhale, grounded, safe, secure. Now let's just draw the breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. In through the nose and out through the mouth. Noticing how with every inhalation and every exhalation, how we feel more comfortable, more relaxed, and more at ease. With every exhale, feel the muscles soften a little more into the mat, just like snow melting into the grass, into the soil on a warm day. Let yourself puddle into the mat. We'll invite some movement into the body. Wiggling fingers and toes, circling wrists and ankles. And if we are still seated, let's take this chance to come onto our backs. Planting the low back down, we'll draw the knees into the chest, taking a grasp to the shins, and feel this comfortable massage as we rock side to side. Notice what areas of our back or hips feel tense, and apply just a little extra pressure to that area, giving it this sense of security that it's okay to rest. We'll pause in the middle and float the left foot down. Let's take the right leg up to the sky, easygoing grasp behind the right hamstring. Let's circle the ankle here. As we circle, just notice the shoulders and see if you could relax them a little more into the mat. Let's circle the ankle the other direction. Maybe even bending and spreading the toes, pretending like your toes are piano keys being played. Pausing here, we will bring the right ankle down and across the left knee. Arms come out to a T or goalposts, and we'll just begin to rock the legs from side to side. Exploring our range of motion here, and only going as deep as our body is calling for. Now that mind and body are connected, your body will guide you. Let's begin to look away from the legs. So as our legs drift to the left, we look to the right. As our legs go right, we glance to the left. And the next time the right foot comes over to the left side, bring it all the way down to your left side. So right foot planted on the left side. We're going to take our left hand and pick up our right ankle. See if it will move just a little closer to the hip. We might even take our left hand and push the right knee away from us just a little more. Relax the left hand either to a T or a goalpost and glance over to the right side. Big breaths in and out. Now comes the most challenging part. Try to relax. Let go of the right hip, the right glute. Relax the left glute and the left hip. Feel the easygoing rise and fall of the belly. And rest the whole upper body down and into the mat. Feel yourself take 2 or 3 more big breaths here. And just that reminder, even if we're holding, you can always move in or out of a posture at any time. Honoring your body and your mind is the most important piece. Let's bring both legs back up to the center. Ground the low back, imprinting that natural curve of the spine into the mat, and lift the left foot away from the mat. Slide both hands through that little window to connect on the back of left leg. So hands are together on the left hamstring. Pull the legs a little closer to you if you have any space for that. If not, it's okay. Make sure that left ankle is all the way down. And then let's take some rocks from side to side. Notice where in the body we feel sensation. And is the sensation intense? Or does it feel good or a release? Just give the body what it needs here. Couple more rocks from side to side. And we'll pause in the center, Holding this posture for just a few more moments, we might consider pulling the legs a little closer to our belly, and if we have the space for it, we might take our fingers and interlace them on the left shin for a little bit more depth into that glute and hamstring. All we need to do here is breathe. One more big breath. Good. And we'll float the left foot down to the mat and bring the right knee in to the chest. Extend the left leg long all the way down to the mat. We're going to rock our right leg from side to side, letting both hip flexors settle in. The next time the right leg drifts over towards the left, we'll bring it all the way over, opening up our arms to a T or goalposts. We'll lift and layer the hips so that right hip is stacked above the left. Feel free to move around. Maybe we bend or release the kneecaps here. Find a comfortable position where we're at a comfortable edge in our stretch, but we're also okay to breathe deeply. When you're ready, look over to the right side. All you need to do here is breathe. See if you can take your breath all the way down to the depths of the belly. Feeling that belly button push as far away from you as it can. And then feel it drop all the way back down towards the spine. Count yourself 2 or 3 big breaths. And when you're ready, with no rush at all, we'll make our way back onto our spines. Imprint the lower back down into the mat, knees to chest, little rocks, side to side. We might choose rocks from side to side here, or we might draw some circles with the knees. Knees come towards us and then push away. This is called a stomach churner. It's fabulous for digestion, giving that little gentle squeeze into the stomach, large and small intestine. One more breath here. And we'll pause. Let's bring the right foot down to the mat and lift the left leg up to the sky. Gentle grasp behind the left hamstring. Let's circle the ankle here. Notice where down the leg or where in the foot you feel this circling, just to ensure mind is still connected to body. Let's circle the other direction. Bending and releasing the toes. Piano keying the toes. Let's pause here and drift the left ankle across the right knee. Bringing your arms out to a T or a goalpost, we'll begin rocking the legs from side to side. Really feeling into this. Noticing where the sensation is and what the sensation is like. Start to look away from the legs, so as they drift left, we gaze right, and as they drift right, we look left. Start to feel that massage through the back of the head. The next time the left foot drifts over to the right, bring the left foot all the way over to the right side, planting the foot on the right. We might take our right hand and pick up our left ankle and bring it a little closer to our right hip. We might even take our right hand and just gently push the left knee away from us. Rest the right hand again. And if it's within our limits today, look over to the left. Notice the sensation and breathe into that sensation. Always feeling free to move around or adjust. We are never stuck in our yoga postures. Whatever that intensity is, pretend like you could put a set of lungs or gills right to that area. Like you could breathe directly into that tight space, creating an openness and expansiveness that wasn't available before. Count yourself 2 or 3 more big breaths. And when we're ready, let's come back up through to the center. Legs stay the same if we can. We'll lift the right foot away from the mat, slide our hands through to connect the back of the right hamstring. Pulling back a little, relaxing the head, the face, the shoulders. We'll rock from side to side. Relax the shoulders, the arms, and even though the fingers are interlaced, soften the fingers, the hands, and let everything weigh down towards the mat. Rocking side to side, feeling into those restricted spaces, letting them go as we do some fascia flossing here. One more breath. And let's make our way back to the center. Holding here, possibly bringing our legs a little closer towards our belly. And if we have the space for it, we might interlace the hands on the outside of the right shin. Soften and relax. Let the glutes go. Let the hips go. Let the force of gravity take over as you fall and melt and puddle into the mat. Count and breathe into 2 more inhales and exhales. Let's float our right foot down to the mat, and we'll bring our left knee into the chest. Let's extend our right leg long all the way down to the earth. Take some easygoing rocks of the left leg from side to side. And we'll drift the left leg all the way across the body towards the floor on the right side, opening our arms into a T or a goalpost and pushing into the bottom right leg to stack the hips, left on top of right. Let yourself wiggle in, make any adjustments we might need. Maybe bending or releasing the knees. When you're ready, let's take a look to the left hand. And of course, adjusting it back if that's not feeling right. Find your spot and settle in. Relax the right hip and the right glute. Relax the left hip and the left glute. Soften the lower back. Soften the legs. Re-soften the hips and glutes. And breathe into the belly button. Pushing the belly button as far away from you as you can on the inhale. And letting it drift back towards the spine on the exhale. Counting 2 or 3 more big breaths. And when you're ready, we'll make our way slowly back onto our spines. Last time, knees to chest. And either little rocks from side to side or stomach churner circles, if we can, in the opposite direction as the last one. And draw the knees back in. Extending the arms and legs out for final relaxation. If there's tenderness through the low back today, it might feel better to bend the knees and plant the feet, allowing the low back to imprint. Wherever you feel comfortable is perfect. All we need to do here is breathe. And if you'd like, taking the breath in through the nose, out through the mouth, in through the nose, out through the mouth. Staying here for just a couple more moments. I'll bring you out of it when the moment is right. Let's welcome some movement into fingers and toes, wrists and ankles. We might even take a big stretch. We'll roll to whichever side feels more comfortable, pausing on our sides. Before we push our way up to seated. And thank you so much for joining me. I hope you have a very peaceful day ahead. Namaste.